Hey everybody. So the other day I had a question. I can't remember who asked me this, so I apologise. But basically their question was, what does it feel like to ride a motorcycle? I'm going to try and do my best and explain how good a feeling it is. I mean, the first thing I think most people will say is it's just freedom. It's liberation. Because you're just so out in the open. You know, you're on top of a bike, you're in the fresh air. And part of it is the fact that unlike with a car, you know, where you're just turning the wheels and controlling the car with the controls, a lot of bike riding is to do with body movement. Like, you know, you control the bike with your body more than anything else. It's very second nature. Like when I'm going into this turn, I'm not going to really turn anything. I'm just more going to just feel my way around the corner. It just happens. You don't have to think about it. It's a bit odd. Like even this one, I'm barely touching the bars. I'm more just leaning. So you have a real connection between yourself and the machine. You don't feel like you're, you know, like sat in a car. You feel like you are part of the bike. You are one with the bike. No, not having sex with it. Now, I will mention at this point, a few people may say, oh, well, you wouldn't know. You're only on a 125. I don't think it matters, and I think deep down you know yourself. It doesn't matter. 2 wheels is all you need. Even on scooters, if you haven't had the experience of, you know, a larger bike, you're going to get the same sort of feeling. It's incredibly relaxing. You could be so stressed out about something, and in 5 or 10 minutes, even less, of just riding along, it just sort of blows through you. Part of that, I think, is the concentration level, because you have to concentrate like a motherfucker, because you have to keep an eye on what everyone else is doing, what people on the sides of the roads are doing. If someone's going to pull out on you, you have to keep your eye on actual people in cars rather than just cars. You're like a bit like, fucking hell, scared the shit out of me. Thanks for that, buddy. Don't do something stupid now just to there we go. I get the feeling this guy is going to do something really silly in a minute. Well, that wasn't necessarily silly, but you know. Ah, yes, the leg stretch. See, this guy, let's just watch the motorcyclist in his natural habitat. As you see, he's riding down the road. He's showing a bit of flair with a little bit of wheelie, even though it was getting quite close to the back of that car. A little weave. He feels free. He's got his head cocked to the right, which tells you one thing. He wants to get past these cars so badly. So badly. This is a really bad place for it. A couple of 100 yards up here, it's fine. But here, not a good idea. He's realised this, but he's still slightly cocked to the right. You see that head, it tells you, I want to go. He's been doing burnouts as well. Come on, dude. He's just having fun. Now he's got the teapot left head knot. Oh, here he goes. See? Now, there is a bad side to biking, of course. There is the crashing. But, as they say, without having lows, you can't experience the highs. And Jesus Christ, I mean, I know that person up front there is going slow, but you are tailgating the shit out of them. You know, the crashing side of it, the extra risk, that is part of it. You become very trusting of yourself and your own skills. Please, come on! You know, to entrust your own life in your hands doing something which is quite dangerous. But it's only as dangerous as you make it through your actions, as well as what other people do, which is kind of stupid. Like me sitting in this guy's blind spot as we're about to pull into a road. You know, that can be a real confidence boost to you. If you're, say, 16 or 17, you're getting on a motorbike, you know, you don't have great confidence, you'll find that once you realise that you can put yourself into some danger and feel happy yourself doing that, that might help boost your confidence in your self-esteem. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, the crashing side of it really does suck, but it will prove just how good motorcycling is. Even though I'm now talking on a dual carriageway and it's getting fucking noisy, I apologise, maybe I'll wait till I get to the end of the road. I'll just use my nitrous button. We have a big fucking truck! And he's turning this way. Please look at me! Thank you for looking at me. Nitrous! That was just a 50% shot. Let's go for 100. Some power. Oh yeah. Yeah, anyway, what was I saying? Like, to show how good a feeling it is, you can have a crash, and the first thing you want to do after you've crashed, and I mean like, well, no, the next day, you just want to be back on a bike. You don't care about the injuries, you don't care about all of that, you just want to be back on a bike. And when I had my last crash, and I couldn't get back on a bike, because, well, for one reason my bike was in 2 pieces, which, you know, doesn't aid its riding ability, certainly ruins the handling. I wasn't able to walk for, like, properly for a couple of months without a knee brace and stuff, and it took me, I think it was 3 months to get a bike and be able to get back on it. And at that point I was still a bit iffy whether I should have been riding sort of through my knee and stuff, but I was like, no, I'm doing this. And what it felt like was that the split second I crashed, my life, my enjoyment, my pleasure, my happiness went on hold. And it wasn't until the point I got back on the bike in the video 2 Wheels of Joy, the second I pulled away and just was like, I'm back on a bike, I'm back, that is the most amazing feeling you'll ever get. It's a bit like meth. Until you have it, you don't know how good it is. And then once you've had it, you can't do without it. No, I don't take meth. I'm just using that as an example. Now some people are going, no, hang on a minute, that does actually explain it. Maybe, yes, maybe he's on meth all the time, £5 a day. But that's how good a feeling it is. So I can't really explain the sensation of riding. I mean, I'm sitting on a bike and I'm moving along. It's a bit like riding a bike, but a push bike faster and you're not out of breath. And in very few cases of the things I say on my videos, I can be sure of. I can be sure of this. Every single motorcyclist watching this video will 100% agree that it is one of the best feelings in the world, and once you've got it in your system, you are never getting it out. So there you go. I hope that sort of explains what it's like. If you're looking at getting a bike, good luck to you, ride safe, and I'll catch you next time. I'm planning on making a second channel. Now this will be dedicated to my wildlife stuff and will give me the ability that if I just find, I don't know, say a stag beetle just appears, I can film it for a bit, I can do a little bit of narration over the video and make a short video about that insect, because it will be interesting.